Welcome, Mariya, Muzychuk, to this press conference after your win against Katerina Lagno in the first board of the match, Ukraine against Russia. A very important, critical match in this championship for the podium. We are going to take a look at this game because I'm especially interested to understand how you managed to crush the Berlin defense so convincingly. But perhaps a few words about the match. Well, how does it look like at the moment?
Yes, it's a very important match for us, of course. The match against Russia is always important for us. So I'm glad that I managed to win, though, okay, any better the theory, because she was thinking for half an hour, I think. So, but I'm not sure that I played precisely in the middle game. Actually,
okay. Let's start, and you'll explain us.
Yes.
So Berlin, yes.
Yes, Berlin. So this line I prepared, and I think this move bishop f4 she didn't expect.
But it's still theory.
Yes, it's a theory, and her reaction was okay, like take, not yet. Here she played quickly, and even took the pawn quickly, and
bishop g5, yeah.
And
nice
here
move,
she started to think. Actually, it's strange. It was strange for me because I thought that if you take on d4, then you're supposed to know the continuation. But probably she just forgot. It happens from time to time. And bishop b2.
Is it the best to take this second pawn?
I know that there were some games with the g5. Okay, it's
g5.
Yeah, g5. It's an interesting move. But well, serious loss.
Yes. We'll not go into many details.
The bishop e5, and here I think I analyzed this as well, but not so much. And all I remember was that f4 and bishop d4.
Bishop d4 check, yeah.
So like c6, I started to think after c6 because I didn't know what to do here. So firstly I thought maybe I can just play like queen d2. Okay, if take cd, then I take and f. Yes. So I thought it was good for me, and on bishop e6 I was going to play knight b4. And I saw that most probably I can win this bishop because there is no queen b6 because of
bishop f2.
Bishop f2, yes, but here I didn't know what to do with g5. And now it's strange why I played knight b4.
It's not, it's not doing well in this guy.
And my knight is not doing well here. So therefore I started to look for something more concrete maybe. And
well, from afar, when I was looking at the game, briefly, it looked logical what you did. You keep two bishops, you ruin the pawn structure.
I just don't see any other continuation how to play for win. So here, if I don't have e6 because of queen e7, and I lose my pawn on e6.
True.
So I decided that it is the only way to sacrifice two pawns. I was satisfied with my position, but the point is that here I'm not sure about rook b7. Of course, I was calculating it a lot. But queen c8, and okay, it's really hard. Because for example, if I go like with queen b4, and not to allow maybe queen c5, here she can just play knight e4, and but after bishop e4, I just win back my two pawns, but it is different colors, bishop, and
not too much attack.
Yes, I think it's strong.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, maybe here is something better than I played, but I didn't see. Okay, I just told myself that if I want to play for a win, I have to play queen g3, what I did in the game.
Yes. Well, it looks logical. You're bringing the queen, you're opening the way also for the rook.
Yes, but here, firstly, I was very happy with queen h3, and okay, the idea is very simple, like to take on f6, but here is queen c8. And I had no idea what to do here. Bishop f5, bishop d7. So it's not good for me. Therefore,
and if you play rook f1 on move 23,
Here?
Yeah, rook f1.
Rook f1. Yeah, rook
then
f1
there is
offers
check, yeah.
also another possibility, but then
Mhm.
king h1 and knight e4.
You're right, I didn't see the check on b6.
Well, here is like here first I thought that maybe bishop f6 and if g6 I'm very happy, but
C7,
queen c7 and unfortunately nothing.
Not so much, huh?
Well, actually here I'm losing. I think 2 pawns.
pawns, yeah.
2 pawns. It's too much and no attack at all.
So you went for bishop f5 to prevent queen.
Yeah, to prevent it. So she played well. I think I consider this move to be the best. And here I saw something.
Was it she blundered, right?
I think
she
she
didn't see queen
blundered.
bishop takes h7, yeah? So maybe h6 or some move like this.
Yes. Okay. She tried to play normally, like she calculated this, but okay.
She was already low on time. She had not much time here.
Yes, yes.
So it probably explains why
No,
she missed
I don't
that.
know. She could play maybe h6. Very simple, and still it seems like I have white squares, but
It's good compensation, but maybe not more than keeping balance.
because still on rook f1 there is
Check,
queen b6 with the idea knight e4. I think it was the best for her. Plus I saw some interesting line here. Just a minute. That maybe queen g8, right? Is it possible?
Well, at least I don't see an immediate win for white. You don't really want to take on f6, but what to do? She's coming with rook f8, huh? No, rook f8, there's bishop e6. So
Maybe rook b4 here. Maybe rook b4 here is...
interesting.
Yes, and with the idea of bishop
Take
f6
and-
and bishop h7. So...
That could be something unpleasant, maybe.
But maybe not immediately, just a minute. Maybe I
But
have to
if-
take on f6 firstly, because if rook b4 here, then knight e4, right? Maybe I have to take it.
First.
Take, and rook
Now
b4.
here.
And some concrete line like rook e8, and now I take.
Oh,
This
nice.
what I calculated,
Mhm.
yes. That was my plan. Like rook
It looks
e1
very
is
strong, yeah.
nothing. Yes. So I think h6 was a good move for her, and okay, I don't see something concrete.
Right.
Maybe I was going to play rook f1 and if this bishop f2. And my idea is to put the bishop on d4, and then there is no knight d4 because of queen h6. And so if here my plan was to play c3 with the same idea. Still I have very good compensation, I think.
It looks very nice indeed, yeah. The bishop coming to d4 and just switch to the diagonal and now hitting.
Yes, but okay, she missed.
Yeah, and here she missed this very nice bishop takes h7.
But she found an interesting idea, like d4, and if I play bishop d5, it's logical.
Yeah.
Next move will be bishop f5, but here I didn't know what to do. Bishop d2.
That's tricky, yeah?
Yes,
Can you just
no.
move the queen to h4, or is it?
Yes, I think it's the only move, right? Because if this I play and take with the knight, so queen h4, and probably I was afraid of bishop c6.
Rook e1.
Rook e1, she can
Then
take,
she takes,
and then
It's a better version than what she had
it's
in the
much
game.
better version. It was without this pawn.
So
on
first
h2.
check and then check somewhere.
Well, where?
I don't know. Bishop f5 maybe.
Bishop f5, the only move.
And rook e1 now.
And rook e1 now. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, I was afraid because of something like I will not find. Maybe it's also waning. Maybe it's
Well,
even
here it looks
better or
very
stronger,
strong,
right?
yeah.
So queen, and if not, bishop c6. Some other ideas like.
I don't know. It looks lost actually.
Yeah, it looks waning, right? Still, I considered this completely waning for white.
Anyway, yeah. But what you did was pragmatic. Because it's hardly going to be a fortress. Or were you afraid it could be a fortress?
Of course, I was trying not to allow it, but I thought that after I went back this pawn on d4, so we have 4 on 4,
but you have a pawn
I thought
majority.
That because of different colored bishops, it is winning for me.
Because you can have attacking chances.
Yeah, okay, knight on h7 is not good. So here she played good, and I didn't want to take, of course, like to allow some counter play. And
yes, you're right.
So therefore, my plan is simple, like to create a passed pawn.
And also to try and destroy the last cover of the king, the pawn g7. If you can try to make it crack, then her king would be in greater danger.
Right.
Knight e6,
Yeah, knight e6, but she has to play this. I don't see something better for her.
Well, yeah, actually it looks lost.
I just take on queen d6, if rook e2, simply g3, and that's all. Take, and I was happy when I saw queen g3, because if c3, she can play rook d7. Queen e5, rook d5.
No checks.
So this I didn't like.
It's probably still good chances to win, but it's important to optimize your chances here. And
she has to take, because otherwise queen g6.
Yeah, now you've won a pawn, you have a majority on the king side.
No, rook
should be winning,
so
right? Check, king f7.
Okay, it was too strange to take on a7, because she can win this pawn on g2 or h5, and I wasn't so sure. So my idea was to create a passed pawn.
So that's probably
so
absolutely correct. Check.
And put the queen on g5 and played g4.
Yeah, not afraid of ghosts. Nothing special against your king.
The rest is quite simple. And here I played queen c4 because I calculated till the end. g6 I think is also winning,
but the other is forced, and that actually makes things easier.
There is now king f6 because of
checking queen f7.
Yes. And if here, I play, and there is nothing on this side.
Yeah, your king is safe too, and the pawn will queen. Queen check. Yeah, and then the g pawn is going to make a new queen, queen sister.
My plan worked.
Yeah. So well, nice game. The match is unclear. Your sister Anna lost on board 2.
As I know, it is 1.5 and 1.5. So the last
game,
board is decisive.
And it looks like Olga Giria from Russia is better, but it's not sure.
I think it's impossible to win this position.
For white, yeah?
Okay.
So a 2-2 would be a good result, but perhaps not enough to catch them.
I'm not sure, because now we are on the 3rd place, and if we make a draw, it means that we will be still on the 3rd place. So, the most important matches is necessary to win the gold medals.
I see. Yeah. Can I ask you a question about you and your sister? You're very equal in strength, rating as well. How did you decide who would play on board 1 and who would play on board 2?
It was our captain who decided it. He just called us and said, "Is it okay if I play the first board?" So I said okay, my sister said okay, there was no problem.
So everybody was happy. Okay, thank you very much, and good luck for the rest.
Thank you so much.
You.